this Saturday.
I am a revolutionary with the world heavyweight title and the world singing my song.
Get freaking ready.
Watch your back. Shinsuke Nakamura against Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Payback is coming.